Hey guys, Jason here with Nedved Precision Shooting. Let's cut right to it. This here, the new JAE by MDT. I wouldn't say new, but they redid a few things, but you know, it's finally back, guys. It's finally back. So I just want to go over quickly with you. I've been playing with it for 50 rounds just with the REM700 here. So not a lot of experience, but I'll tell you what I do know. This thing is amazing. Right now, no weights added to it. This thing is balanced. It weighs a little bit more than your typical chassis, and you guys know from my other videos, I like the chassis, but look at this thing. It just wants to sit. I do have some accessories on there. They look great. They work great. I absolutely love this thing. The biggest thing right away, before I even got it out of the box and started playing with it, just opening up the box. Everything that was there it just looked like it was really well taken care of, not just open it up, hey, there it is. The packaging on it, it looks good. The way things are packaged, like this rear bag rider, for example, the screw that goes in to the bottom, right? It's not falling out. It's there. It's meant to be where it's supposed to be. And then you have these two screws here that can go back and forth to move this back and forth. You're not going to lose anything. Everything is there. It's just, when you guys get it and play with it, you'll understand. And then this here, how you can just hit this out, this pulls out, then you're able to clean your rifle, swab your rifle. That's just so smart. You got your locking here to lock your spool for your elevation here. Another thing that's just well thought out, just have it there. It's there. It's already there. They're extra packaging just so for these spacers in the back. They had to put on a couple of these. I'm 6'1". They have extra screws with every single one of these things to make it longer, so you can have enough screws, enough threads in there to catch. It's like every single one. They got 2 additional screws. That's awesome. You know, just those little things. The chassis itself, it's all M-lock now. Then with the bottom is also, but then with the Arca 6, the way that was packaged, the extra screws to get that on there. It just looked like everything just fits so well on the bottom here. It was all meant to be. Even their action screws, okay, sorry, we'll skip to that. We'll skip to the Magwell here. So this is all adjustable, but through there, that's your action screw. You know, that action screw is not going to fall out. It sits in there, and then your tool fits in here, in that crack, to get your action screw in there. Same with back here. You can hardly see it. Just enough room for your tool to go in there. So that's great. It just looked like everything is thought out. But as we're here, your adjustable Magwell. So this adjusts your forward and back. This adjusts your elevation. So you can tune those mags. So if you're shooting 22 out of it, or your center fire, you can adjust, you can tune your mags. You fine tune those things. So I'm super excited to do that. Right now I have it in the REM700. I'll be putting it in my 6-dasher in a couple days. But just being able to fine tune that, to get that just to feed perfect every single time, and just being able to adjust that out in the field. It's just a simple little screw, loosen one, and then the other one just fine tunes it. Gosh, it's great, guys. It just looks like everything in here, when you're getting it put together, when you're getting your rifle in there, when you're taking the panels on and off, it just looks like everything is thought through. Love it. So with the panels, you can take these panels off here, and I'm sure you guys have seen it, JAE fans, how they do the different colors and the patterns and the customizing of each individual chassis. They're going to come out with different colored panels for these things. You know, this is July of 2022. They just come in black right now. I got some coming in the shop, but they're just all black. But you can take these panels off, still have your chassis at home, send off the panels and get them colored to any color configuration you want, any patterns on it, as long as you got a good guy painting them. It's great what people are doing with the customization, the colors of them. I know the 22 game is a little bit more flashy with the bright colors and stuff like that, and the center fire more this color, or maybe a couple little flashy ones here and there, but it's a great chassis, guys. This thing is amazing. Right now, like I said, in July of 2022, they're for sale for about $2,000. Honestly, I'd spend $2,500 on this thing. Just the way I've ran it, like I said, I got 100, 200 rounds down it right now. I would spend $2,500 on this thing. This thing it feels really good. So what we're going to do now real quick is I'm going to shoot it off a couple of these barricades here just to see how it's going to recoil different, because as you guys know, I like my chassis, my MPAs, and my ACC, the MDT ACC. I like those. I'm used to those, so we're going to see how this goes. Of the first 100 rounds or so, I'm really liking this, guys. Like I said, I'd spend more on this thing if I had to. So we're just going to shoot off of these barricades, see how it's balanced. I do have the gray ops plate on here for the left to right motion. I got a target at about 85 yards, just a little, I don't know, inch and a half target. We're just going to shoot and see how it goes, just see how balanced this thing is. But as we've seen when I was talking there, that it balances pretty well. So the recoil off a barricade, I've only shot it prone. I'm still on target. You know, obviously that has to do with the shooter, the way you're holding it, things like that. But just the way the recoil feels, I'll be playing with my dasher here this week. But we'll see how that goes. But just so far, it feels great. You know, this having the gray ops plate obviously helps your left to right motion. Let's see here how to approach this. But, you know, I'm hardly touching the rifle right now. It's feeding great. I got it tuned for that mag. And it just sits there. No weights added. Like the other chassis, you know, you need to, I think every chassis I've sold with 4-end weights and things like that. It just balances. Like we've seen on that leg when I was talking. It just balances there. It just wants to sit. So we'll try shooting it from here. Get a little bit more awkward on a bouncy thing here. And again, it's just sitting there balanced. It just wants to sit here. Oh, off the left. Wind's starting to pick up just a little bit. Oh my goodness. Maybe I am bouncing a little bit more. There we go. But it just, you can run that into there with the tunable mag. I'm running that mag into that bag. Feels pretty good. Let's go to some different heights here. Try up here. So I've been running that in there. Haven't had any issues with feeding. Let's see here. She still wants to feed in there. And it's rock solid on there, guys. It's balanced. Run that mag in there. It's still feeding. It's great. Try different heights. Yeah. Then I got another round here. So let's take this off just for a second. Let's try it again. So run that mag in there. So looking at this forend, it looks wide enough that I don't have too much left to right play. So getting down on here, that looks really good without running the gray ops plate. Getting on here. So the reason I run the gray ops plate is your left to right wobble, right? So, and your forward to back, but I'm running the medium here, heavy fill. That feels really good. It's not wobbling back and forth. I got this Arca 6 on here. That feels good. Let's try a modified prone off of that. Sorry, I gotta come over here and grab my bipod. So with this Arca 6, so it runs from here, just in front of your Magwell. So the Magwell starts back here. You got the adjustability stuff here. So your Arca 6 runs from here up to there. Arca 2 will stop, you know, about here. But yeah, having that, run your bipod back here. Try it on this barrel here. Grab another mag. So then you can still run, see, with the other chassis, with those vertical grips, I always run my bag right here. So this is still gonna work out well here. So I'm rock solid on that target. It's still fed fine. And I'm rock solid. It's still on that target. I'm on a wobbly barrel. It's still on target. I'm just curious. I haven't. So what I'm saying here is with this I tuned this for that other mag. These REM-X mags have an adjustable mag catch back here. I haven't tuned this the same as that one, so I'm kind of curious what's going to happen when I put pressure on it. You know, I haven't fully tuned these 15 rounders. I've never used them before. So let me see here. I want to run that in there, put pressure on it, and see how she feeds. And she feeds just fine. Oh, because I didn't put a round in there. Oh, no, she didn't feed fine. All right, so let's just watch this. Oh, maybe it was just me. User error. Wind's picking up. All right, there's some pressure on the bag. I'm putting pressure. I can do a push-up off of this. This right here, guys, is how much pressure I put on here. Get on target without a bag rider or the gray ops plate. God, it feels good, guys. I'm really liking it. I like the texture on here. I like the rubberized. In South Dakota, it's going to get cold. That feels great. You can bet I'll be doing more videos on it. I'll be putting this in my 6 dasher for a match coming up, and we'll be shooting a center fire out of it. So for rim fire, great for tuning those mags, and then center fire, I'll follow up with another video. So like, subscribe, let me know if you have any questions or comments. Come to the shop. I'll have these in stock as soon as I can. I got a few coming here in August of 2022. So if you want to come feel one, stop by the shop. We can come out back, shoot it, and get you all set up. So yeah, thanks guys.